My ass gotta go to the bank, get this $2,000, man. Anyway, Bricc Baby, man. Yeah, Bricc Baby, yeah. That's what we doing, man. Bricc Baby, yeah. Bricc Baby, man. He said, my homie Big Carolina, and he pulled out a black motherfucker that looked like me. Bro, you cannot, listen, maybe it's just because I follow penitentiary rules. You cannot have big in front of your name. If you are not, like, if a motherfucker in the pen got big in front of his name, it's because he's big as fuck. This motherfucker is 350 pounds, at least. Fuck 300, you gotta be above 350 to have that motherfucker called big something. There's this motherfucker who was like 260, this short, fat motherfucker, my boy Zoo. He used to always get people to, he would try to get people to call him Big Zoo and nobody would do it. And the reason nobody would do it is because he wasn't that big. Like, there's people in the pen that's huge. Like, them motherfuckers is giant. So when he says Big Carolina, the first thing in my head I'm thinking of is some big motherfucker, big as hell. You can't fight this motherfucker unless you punch him in the throat or kick his kneecap inside out. You better throw enough force on that kneecap, otherwise he gonna demolish you. Right? That's the first thing. Like, you gotta be 6'4" and 350 pounds if you got big in front of your name. You cannot, like, I would never be walking, I'm 6'4" and like under 200 pounds. I would never be walking around, yeah, Big Mac bundles. What the fuck? Like, he said Big Carolina, the motherfucker with a neck that's longer than mine show up on the screen. He said Big Carolina and Earthworm Jim showed up on the screen on Hood. And then he said, oh yeah, nobody, we knew where all y'all was at. Basically said he was gang stalking ATK. He said, yeah, you saw all them people with S hats come in there. I was dying, man. I can't even take nothing Bricc Baby says seriously. I can't at all. And Blackie Chan, you a bitch. You a bitch. You breathe new life into this shit though, so I respect it. But Blackie Chan is a bitch, and I hope, like Obama, I hope that something happens to, I don't even know what. I'm not gonna say nothing there. But, yeah, Bricc Baby, that dude is not big nothing. The dude he pulls out, bro, is so skinny and malnourished. The dude he pulled out made me look big. Like, I'm skinny as hell. And compared to whatever the fuck that fucking guy was, I look kind of jacked. Big Carolina is kind of, he's kind of like a Bricc Baby on the East Coast, it looked like, where you just, I don't know, I don't want to put nothing on his name, but that shit was funny to me. That shit was funny to me. He said, Big Carolina, my homie Big Carolina, and like everyone expected some motherfucker who look like motherfucking Debo from Friday, at the very least. Debo from Friday don't even have big in front. It's not Big Debo. It's just Debo from Friday. So you gotta be bigger than that to have big put in your name. You understand that? Like, Big Worm was a really big dude. You see what I'm saying? He was like 2 Debos side to side. Like, that should just explain why he can't be Big Carolina. Maybe, okay. But even then, it's like, I have a lot of pull in Connecticut. Are you gonna call me Big Connecticut? No. You're not gonna call me that. Yo, I was dying when I see that shit. I said, no way, no way. It's this guy, this is Big Carolina. I'm out this bitch.